Where to, Luigi? Hello everybody, my name is Luigi and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. And you may have seen that we already kind of completed this mission already. I have a fun story for you guys. I played it throughout this entire mission, got all the collectibles we possibly can get at this point, and I wasn't even recording, so yay, magical post-commentary magicalness. In fact, I just used to scan Gloomy Manor and I found some strong activity in the north rooms. That's where we'll start our search. Oh, you haven't changed a bit, my boy. There's no reason to be scared now that you're equipped with the mighty Poltergust 5000. Now, details. There's a mechanism that controls the access to that section. The access mechanism is in the foyer. I'll give you instructions once you get there. Something really cool is this animation right here. This is pretty rare to come by. Normally he'll land on his butt, but on rare occasions he'll land on the Poltergust. So it's pretty funny when that happens because it's like, oh cool, that's a random animation. There you go. Alright, so what we need to do is that we need to go back into the foyer, and there's nothing that's going to prevent us from achieving our destiny. Absolutely. Oh, cutscene. Dag blasted ghosts! Luigi, those birds have stole the gears from the access mechanism I told you about. I'll use a periscope to find them, then you can use the map on the DS to hunt them down. Oh, that terrified look in your eye just gave me a great idea. From now on, I'm gonna call the DS, this is genius, the Dual Scream! Oh, Dual Scream. Interact with the map on the Dual Scream to locate the thing that passed me wasn't too inconsiderate to leave on screen long enough for me to read. But for now, get those gears back, look lively! Alright, so, one thing that I'm gonna have to say right now is, this is a very nitpicky detail, but there's something I have to bring up real quick. A complaint I have about this game is EGOD's sprite whenever he appears on screen to talk to you. In Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, he was fully animated and had really cool animations for when he'd be talking. A really good example I can think of off the top of my head is when you're in the practice room when you're learning how to fight the ghosts. Well, before I say anything else, I just want to say right now, this right here is one of the cutest details ever. The ghost is swinging on the chandelier. It is so cute. But the law of Mario, if something is adorable, it must die. Well, it's a ghost, so it's already dead. But anyway, that's not the point right now. The point right now is the fact that in that game, the best example I could think of what I was talking about for EGOD was the fact that you can like see him like doing like air punches or something like that when he's telling Luigi how to fight the ghosts. In this game, his sprite is like very basic and not that exciting to look at. So I don't know why they downgraded the animation quality for that. It's just, but again, this isn't like a serious problem or anything like that. It's just more of a nitpick than anything. And now we're in the Communal. If you vacuum up the carpet right here, you'll get some money. So you want to go do that because money is very important in the Mario series because they give you extra lives, even though they don't give you extra lives in this game. Well, they kind of do because if you collect enough money and you check a piece of furniture, you'll get a gold bone. So I guess in a way, money does still give you more life in this game. Anyway, the key we're looking for is up here, so let's go grab it. And we can go over here and check the room. When I was recording this video, I was trying to be careful not to move my 3DS around too much because I've noticed that lately, if I try using my motion controls too often, then the cord that I'm using the USB cord I'm using to record my 3DS with, it kind of comes loose and corrupts the footage. So I think that might have been what's been going on with the recent video files for this Let's Play, because when I was recording some of the Scare Scraper videos, my video files kept corrupting. I think the problem was the fact that my USB cable may have come loose or something like that. Oh no, books have come to life. I always knew they were evil. They're gonna take over the world. They're exacting their revenge for people playing video games and watching movies over reading books, even though I've been reading a lot more books recently. I don't know what I was trying to say with it right there, but what we want to do is that we want to go inside the lab. This might be because I watched SpongeBob a lot when I was a kid, but whenever I see the term lab, even if it's referring to a laboratory, I think of that one episode when SpongeBob goes to the jump bug for the first time, and Plankton is slowing him around, and he was all like, "This is my lab," and so it's a picture of a dog, and this is my laboratory. So what we want to do is that you want to hunt down these red ghosts. When you defeat all the green ghosts in these rooms, you'll see which ones are on the map on the bottom screen, but I didn't show the bottom screen in this video because I kind of forgot about it. What we want to do is that you want to destroy all the green ghosts, and then the red ghosts will appear. I'll be completely honest, I don't remember the names of the red ghosts off the top of my head, which is kind of embarrassing because the enemy names in this game are very simplistic and easy to remember. I just don't remember things that well. The stairs have come to life. Alright, now we're going to be introduced to a new enemy. I believe this is called a sneaker? I might be wrong about that. What we want to do is, you see the furniture staking in the room. When it's staking, you want to check it, and then the ghost will pop out, and then you can capture it. If you take too long, the ghost will pop out the piece of furniture anyway, and then throw it at you, and then throw something at you. So right now, they're not gonna be that big of a problem, but when we get into later parts of the game where sneakers are gonna be appearing alongside regular enemies, it could be a little difficult to dodge their attacks. Speaking of which, you can push the B button when you're in Healing Ghosts to do dodging maneuvers. And when a certain other Let's Player that's played through this game and claimed that he went through an entire playthrough without knowing that was the thing, I honestly had a hard time believing him because that dodging mechanic appeared everywhere in the trailers. But anyway, now we're on the second floor and there are spiderwebs everywhere. Could this perhaps be foreshadowing of a later mission? Nope, it certainly isn't. Alright, whenever you see gold animals like that, like gold spiders or gold bats or anything like that, you want to go out of your way to flash them with a flashlight. Because they will turn into gold bars, and that'll be very helpful for your rank, even though the rank doesn't really matter in this game. A cool little detail is the fact that you can check the clock right there, and it'll match the clock on your DS. So now you can see that I record this at 1:30. Did I record this in the evening or in the middle of the day? The big mysteries of the world. I had to be quiet right there because I love the way that music box sounds when it plays like a remix of the game's main theme. It just sounds really cool. Very often I come into this room, even if I'm in the middle of a mission, I will come into this room and just play the music box because it just sounds so cool. For the first gemstone we're going to be collecting here, we are going to need to use a flashlight on the clock. And now you're going to be spoiled because of the fact that now you guys can see on screen that we're going to be collecting 2 gemstones in this episode. I don't remember if I said this in the previous episode, but every time we collect a gem, there will be a list in the description below telling you all the missions that you can possibly find that gem. We are going to be collecting them in order that they appear. We're going to be collecting them in the order that they appear on the bottom screen, from left to right. So don't worry about that. But but there will be a list in the description below that will tell you all the possible locations that you can find that gemstone. Well, I shouldn't say locations, because they're always going to be the same location. What I meant to say is that, you guys know what I'm saying. I'm just repeating myself at this point. What you need to do right here is you need to pull it on the bed, and this is going to be perfectly safe, right? Right? Laying on a comfy bed in the middle of a haunted house is always such a great idea. I just love the animations in this game. The animation quality in this game is honestly one of my favorite parts of this game, which is saying something because this is easily one of my favorite games on 3DS, which is the reason why this is my first 3DS Let's Play. And when I was recording the footage for this, I accidentally nearly went into the fireplace without collecting the gear, so that would have been really embarrassing if I did that. And let's just try the ghost. And right here, I was trying to make it so that I would capture both ghosts at the same time. You don't really get anything for this outside of bragging points, and I like bragging points, which is the reason why I decided to do this. When this game was in development, Shigeru Miyamoto claimed that the team was working on trying to make it possible to capture more than 3 ghosts at a time. But in the end, this isn't possible because the 3 ghosts is a maximum that you can capture at the same time. I know, I've tried this before. More often than not, when there are like 4 ghosts in a room, I'll try flashing them all, but the vacuum will only try inhaling 3 of them, and the 4th one will just stay there stunned. And there's some mice right there. You only get a coin for this, but every little coin helps, so when you're trying to get a good rank. Like I said in the previous episode, or at least what I think I said in the previous video, because it's been a little while since I recorded that, if I get a bronze rank, I will re-record the mission. But I don't really particularly care if I get a silver or a gold rank, but if I get a bronze, I will re-record. And now, we're in the studio. I think that's what this room is called. We need to hunt down those sneakers, and we got smacked in the face, which is not very pleasant at all. And let's destroy them in cold blood. Except not cold blood, because they're ghosts, and ghosts don't have blood. And let's destroy the red guy again. Again, there was probably already a caption on screen earlier in the episode that will tell you guys what those enemies are called. I think they are called slammers. I might be wrong about that because I honestly don't remember. The enemy names in this game, I'm going to be completely honest, they're not really all that memorable. They're simple and easy to remember, but they're just not really all that memorable. That was an oxymoron, and I apologize for that. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. The enemy names in this game aren't really all that great, but they're simple and easy to remember, so I guess that's the reason why they made them not that complicated, but whatever. Luigi, how goes it, my boy? You found all 4 gears that quick. Well, you got there in the end, and past me, give me time to read this stuff. Jeez. This is why I don't really like doing post-commentary anymore. And a really funny detail that I forgot to demonstrate. I will demonstrate this in the next episode, or if I ever get the chance. But if you use the vacuum to take down the paper cloth thing that was covering that painting, you'll see that they drew a mustache on the ghost. So that's a really fun detail that you can see. This also appears everywhere on Skyscraper. So if you're playing on the in the online multiplayer, then you'll also see that pretty frequently in that mode too. Why the long face, Luigi? Well, genetics, I suppose. Griminy, the gears don't fit in the mechanism. Those bruised ghosts must have bent them or something. I suppose I'll have to repair them in order to make them work. Well, at least you recovered all of them. And it looks like you captured some very interesting ghosts. I can't wait to check them out. I'm bringing you back now. Mission complete! Clear time, ghost captured, health lost, treasure, rank silver! Yay, we did well! Good work, Luigi. I knew I should have called you first. Let's take a look at those gears. I'll come up with something to make them work again. Now let's unload the Poltergust and see what kind of ghostly goodies you got. I never realized how green this room was. Wow. Ghost! Money! The reason why we didn't see the sneaker enemies right there is because, again, we already saw them on a failed recording. Well, not failed recording, I didn't record footage for that at all. But we did see the red ghost because we got a heavier ghost, and something kind of neat is that this game keeps track of how heavy the ghosts are. I never really notice any difference when actually fighting them. It's just like a little extra detail that they have in the game. Analyzing the paranormal signatures of ghosts also helps me fine-tune them on the periscope. Now, skedaddle, I need to figure out a way to make these gears work again. And with that, we're getting this video off here, so thank you guys so much for watching this video of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Next time, we're going to be quiet because the level is telling us to. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, ready gear to you. Oh yeah.